So I don't know how it is for you, but for me, the worst thing that happens is I forget things in pockets all the time. And when you leave a tissue in the pocket and it goes in the wash and then it goes in the dryer and it goes everywhere and it's covering your clothes, it's so annoying. But today, I had a very pleasant pocket experience. Ooh, a pleasant pocket. Ooh, okay, that's a really hard phrase to say. I haven't worn this coat since last winter because this is my winter coat. And I pulled it out today because it's definitely nippy enough for it. Put my winter coat on, getting ready to go out for our walk and everything. Reach in the pocket thinking maybe there are some mittens because I often leave mittens or gloves in the pockets or a hat or something like that. Maybe I had my mittens are in there. Nope, no, okay, get mittens from somewhere else. Put my hand up, I go, wait a second. There's something else in here. 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, $79. I'm rich. And welcome everyone.
Everybody.
Hopefully you enjoyed our little video there at the beginning, our little intro video. That's kind of where the topic came from tonight. This idea of all these kind of fun things that happen in this time of year when you're changing over wardrobes and houses and like, you know, closets and all the different things.
Yeah.
So what did you think, Russ?
Well, I never find money like that. I have found like the odd fiver or what? That's a £5 note to you.
Or a
in the
$5
UK.
bill to
Well,
us.
although when I was clearing out the house, I did find an envelope with quite a bit of cash in it.
Yeah, but that was different. That was
Yeah.
like, you know,
That
when
weren't
you were-
in a coat or anything, but
No.
yeah.
So what do you hate finding in your coat or in your pockets?
Paper hankies,
Tissues.
yeah, old receipts.
Oh, that's the worst. Receipts sometimes are really bad because they actually get really, really gross.
Yeah.
And especially if you have it in your pocket and you meant to keep it for a reason, then you really
Yeah,
hate it
and you
because
can't
you're like,
read it any longer.
you're sitting there going,
'Cause it's-
what did I keep this for? Why
Yeah.
did I keep this?
Why did I keep this?
So-
Was this for that item I needed to send back?
Yeah, exactly.
Can no longer read it.
Exactly. So I probably should check, make sure that we are all good on our streaming tonight. Make sure everybody else can still see us. But I do believe that we are online across the board with Pocket Perfect tonight. So that is super awesome.
Yeah.
Looks like it's actually everything's working tonight like it should. Please let us know if you cannot hear us. We would love to know that for sure.
Yeah.
If you are joining us tonight, first of all, my name is Kimberly Mann, and this is my lovely husband, Russell Mann. I guess I have to
Yes.
introduce him as
Yeah.
well. He can't. He's just gonna.
Well,
sit there
I
and grin.
wasn't going to stop you. You know, all these niceties
Right. But
started
as
coming out.
as I stopped myself and was trying to let you, and you didn't like recognize to jump
I was
in.
waiting for you to finish off all the, I thought you might have had some more niceties.
Oh, so you were waiting for more
More compliments. Yeah.
to stuff
Keep
up
it
your
coming,
ego.
yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
So I'm Russell Mann, and this is my lovely wife, Kimberly.
It's about time. Yeah, it's nice that he actually returned the compliment for once, right? All right. So thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. Normally we talk about all sorts of real estate-y stuff and what's going on. And this time of year, obviously, when it comes to real estate stuff, obviously with my coat, you know, today I actually...
Well, sometimes it could be people packing stuff up to move. And then when they get the other side, they've packed it away. It's summer clothes or something, and they're moving into the winter, and so they're not going to see them again for maybe 6 months.
Yep, that's true. That's true. So the thing is, though, a lot of times we don't. So why don't you talk about, Russ? Like this time of year, what are some of the activities, the things that you do that, like, you know, that you kind of always do in the autumn? Like, what's something that you do?
Well, I go fly tying. So I
that's
belong
right.
to the Kenosha Sports Fishing and Conservation Association
Yep.
in Kenosha. And so a bunch of guys from the fishing club, we get together every Tuesday night at the Moose Club.
Yep.
And we go downstairs and we have a room down there and we tie flies for fly fishing for the next year. So
Yeah.
we have a full itinerary and we have all the equipment. So you don't even need the equipment if you haven't got any. You can still come along and we can supply you with all the equipment there, all the fur, all the feathers, all the hooks, everything you need to tie the flies.
What do you need? What do you need feathers for?
Because you use like marabou, the feathers off of it. You use it as a hackle, like a collar to create legs and stuff like that. It's all done with feathers, and I'll have to bring some on the show one week and let you see them.
Yeah, absolutely. But what are some things at this time of year? Okay, you've got your fly tying that happens.
Yeah.
What else do you have happen? Like, what else do you do this time of year?
Hibernate. I wish.
Oh, no, I don't mean hibernate.
I get ready for snow shoveling.
Okay, that's not far from
I have
the
to
truth.
rake leaves and mow the lawn before the snow comes.
Okay, that's not far from the truth. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we do, like, you usually do a backyard cleanup.
Yeah.
And as the autumn goes on, I mean, at the beginning of autumn, you pull out your fire pit and stuff like that. Although we kind of keep ours out all summer and into the fall. This year, however,
we're going to be getting rid of it.
Yeah, why are we getting rid of our fire pit, Russ?
Because the bottom's fallen out of it. We've used it for so long now. It's a couple of years old, and
well, and because we leave ours out in all weather, it does have a tendency to get rusty faster than the average person.
Yeah.
Plus, we did a lot of burning this year with old stuff from the kitchen.
We did an awful lot of burning, and then Nacho, our neighbour across the road, he borrowed it for a little while, and he got a lot of use out of it.
Yep, absolutely.
He's now got his own. And
I mean, we've had that one for 3 years now.
Yeah.
So it's not like we haven't had it long enough.
No.
So, so that we've got to clean that out. You've got to clean up the backyard.
Clean all the ash up and all the nails.
Yep, exactly. Well, the bigger thing is not so much the ash. I'm not really that bothered about the ash. As far as I'm concerned,
that
you
was
could just
sprinkle into the grass, but there's nails and stuff like that was in with the wood that we burned.
Yeah, some of the wood that we burned had hardware attached to it that we could not get off, so we just had to burn the wood and hope that the hardware, you know.
And then has anyone got a big magnet?
Yeah. That's what we need. A great big magnet.
An old speaker or something, yeah.
Yeah, that would be very helpful for sure. Because we do have a lot of, it probably has to be, maybe take the rake through it.
Yeah, I will.
And scoop out. Because a lot of it is like hinges and stuff like that. Or like the metal edging for some of the doorways that we ripped out.
The corners for the drywall and
the corners
stuff,
for drywall. Those are easier to find.
Yeah.
But yeah, couldn't exactly take them out when they were burning because they had wood attached to them. We needed to burn the wood off, so... So
we've got lots of jobs to do
backyard
there.
Cleanup. A lot of people
clean up all the leaves, put them in the road for the garbage to take.
A lot of people do in their fall cleanup. They also do a re-asphalt of their driveway to make it a little smoother. People do that either in the fall or the spring.
Yeah, because they get fed up with catching it every time with the snow rakes and snow shovels,
snow blowers.
Although our snowblower,
I didn't know there was such thing as a snow rake.
Yeah.
There's a snow rake? What's a snow rake?
I don't know.
Why would you talk about
It's a rake that you use in the snow.
Who uses those rakes? Okay.
Sometimes to
Clearly,
break it
folks,
up.
he did not grow up in Wisconsin if he thinks there's such a thing as a snow rake. I mean, I can imagine the only thing that a snow rake would be good for would be if you live...
But there's that little snow shovel that your dad got.
That was like an electric snow shovel.
Yeah.
It was like below a snow blower. It was an electric shovel, though.
But I like our new snow blower, so I'm looking...
So you're looking forward to snow?
Yeah, to using that again.
You're just looking forward to using your toy.
We got a really good snow blower last year.
So cleaning up the yard is one thing we do in the fall.
Move all the...
It's funny because a lot of people
move the mower to the back of the garage and the snow blower to the front.
Yep, all the snow shovels and snow blowers. Because we still have shovels that we use along the edges. So even though the snow blower does a great job for most of it, there's still edging stuff that has to be done.
Yeah.
Move all the lawn trimming equipment to the back. Move all the snow clearing equipment to the front. Last year we didn't get to use our garage as a garage because you were in there doing cabinets and stuff into the kitchen.
So
this year we may have a garage again.
Yeah, I'll be packing everything away because although we've still got some stuff to do, I shall pack that away so we can actually use the garage this year.
Woohoo!
So
that'll be nice. At least one car will be protected from the snow.
I can always pull that other stuff out later on.
Yeah, Absolutely.
when I need it.
Yep.
So
absolutely. So
the
that's
bulk
good.
of the project
So
is
it's interesting
done.
because a lot of people do their cleanup only in the spring, but what I've found is that when we clean up the backyard really well, and not just the leaves,
No.
actually giving a really good solid rake to your yard, like with a metal garden style rake, that kind of skims over the surface, and then having a nice fall planting of grass seed. Works really well because it has a chance for fall seed has a chance to really embed itself and spring right up in the spring. When the snow melts, it's like it melts it in and allows it to spring up right away. So a fall seed planting can be a really, really nice thing to make your backyard or your front yard look a little bit fresh in the spring. So, and of course, a lot of people do like aeration in the fall as well.
Yeah.
They'll aerate the lawn so that it has time to get the water. The water can then go down into those holes that the plugs have pulled up and kind of get some more moisture deeper and things like that. So that's a lot of the outside stuff. What about inside stuff? I know I packed away all my summer clothes the other day and put together, and I know you asked me, well, we're going to San Diego next week, so
yes.
Yes, so I know we're in San Diego next week, but I'm still not going to wear a lot of summery
I wear summer
stuff.
clothes even in the winter, so.
Well, some of your summer clothes you do, not outside, but inside you do somewhat, because I like the house a little warmer.
I like a lot of polos, like what I've got on tonight. I like short sleeves. I do have,
You do have long sleeves.
long
You just
sleeve
prefer the
shirts
short
as
sleeve
well.
shirts.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I packed away all my summer clothes, and as a result, when I pack away, what always happens when I pack away clothes, be it summer or spring, like, whichever season.
The season changes.
What always happens when I take care of clothes?
When you put your summer clothes away, all of a sudden the sun will come out.
True, but then
I
always pack away
tomorrow.
Every time I pack away clothes, it always seems like I have got a bag for Goodwill as well. And kind of use it as it's kind of one of my decluttering things. I go through my whole autumn, fall, winter wardrobe and kind of look at everything. And actually what I look at most is the summer wardrobe. And I look at it and I go, if I didn't wear that piece all summer long.
Yeah, I've got to do the same this year because I've got my mum coming for an extended stay, so that's good.
Yeah, Mum's going to be here. Maybe we'll have her on the broadcast one night for a little bit.
And so I need to make room in the wardrobe in the closet for her stuff. So, yeah.
Got anybody chatting tonight? I'd love to know what you guys do as your fall. What do you do in the fall time that is like your fall routine or something? We got nobody chatting tonight yet. That's fine.
Nope.
But if you do see this later, put a hashtag replay and tell us what is it that, like, what traditions do you have for the autumn? Like, what do you take care of in the autumn before, like, you're packing up your house, you're packing up your garage? Are there areas of your house that you kind of shut down in the winter? Or are there areas of your house that you use more in the winter? Like, a lot of people don't use their finished basement as much in the summertime, but in the winter they do, because in the summertime they're outside all the time, but in the winter they need that extra space.
Yeah.
So, maybe give a freshening up of that basement.
We've got to pack our hammocks away.
Oh, yeah. I only used my hammock once this year, and only for a short time. I didn't get to use it hardly at all.
Need to dry those, pack them away.
I think they're pretty dry, but they need to be packed away.
Cushions I brought in the other day, but we have to store them away.
And our umbrella, I think we're getting rid of our umbrella this year because it's like pink instead of red, and we need a blue one anyway, but there's no point in keeping a pink umbrella.
Spray it blue.
Yeah, no, not going to happen. So if anybody wants a pink umbrella, we do have a pink umbrella. It's not pink.
I wonder if you can buy just the covers for them.
You can, but I don't think you can for this one, because it's like the cap is like I think you can, but honestly, an umbrella is actually so inexpensive that it's actually almost cheaper just to get a new one. So, but yeah, the other thing we wanted to talk about tonight and show you guys is we do have a new listing that is live. So we're going to go ahead and let's see if I can do this here. There was a way to do this. So let me go. We're going to merge this over so you guys can see the new listing and see the cute pictures. Actually, whoops, that was not what I meant to do. Ooh. I'm actually trying to do this so that I can zoom it in a little bit more for you guys, because it is open on Sunday from 11,
No,
from 12:30,
from 12:30.
from 12:30 to 2 o'clock. And if you come to this open house, I can pretty much guarantee you that if you want, you could see Sir Bobby. You might have a chance to see Sir Bobby at this open house. All right, so let's take a look at some of these pictures. Let's see if I can get us to do this properly. There we go. So there was this school bus that has never been there any other day.
I know.
And all of a sudden,
every time we've been up there, it's never been
there. And the whole time I was there for like 2.5 hours, and that school bus sat there the whole time. And I was like, okay, well, I guess that's good. If it's safe enough for a school bus driver to feel like he loves it, then it must be great. So we got a great, so what I love about this house, and you can kind of see it in the picture before this, where you can see this like rounded reception area. So here's some really cool history. You want to hear some really cool history, Russ?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can.
I think I've already heard it, but.
Oh, it's not that one. It's not.
That's not that one?
That's the one I wanted to do, so they could see us and hear and see us talking. So the really cool history about this house is that this was actually built by a doctor. And
I didn't know it was built by a doctor.
Well, not by hand, but I mean it was built for. But
yeah.
I mean, he was the one who engineered the design of it, because he wanted to have this. So he used this round area here as his office reception, and
it's a waiting room.
So this was his waiting room right here, and then they use this as the living room. And then there's a bedroom. Like if you walk from here straight forward into the house, they
can't see your mouse.
I know they can't see it. But if you walk straight from this rounded area here into it, and yes, these are virtually staged, but you know, no problem with that. Great fireplace, lovely built-ins. I mean, built-ins, cove ceilings. This house is, if you like a craftsman, this house has got it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
All the floors have been refinished.
All the floors have been refinished.
And the
hardwood
walls
floors
painted.
throughout. Hardwood floors throughout.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find the little arrow that seems to have disappeared on me. Oh, nope, we don't want that. Okay. Don't really know. Let's see here. Mouse enabled, keyboard enabled, go back. Okay, that's not going so well. There we go. Okay, that's better. Let's see if we can drag this and drop it to the next picture. All right. Okay.
It didn't drag.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. And now if we drag the next one, there we go. That's like the entryway hallway, that the bathroom and the bedroom doors, but it has these really cool built-ins. So this right here is a built-in closet. There's a closet built in on right behind where you're standing here. There's a built-in closet here. There's 2 built-in closets here, and there's one actually behind the cameraman that you can't see. Plus you've got the bedroom door here, and that's the door to the bathroom. You have one of those lovely little phone nooks right there. And right below that phone nook there, you may not know this, it might look a bit like a heat vent, but it's not. That's a laundry chute.
That's the laundry chute down below.
That's a laundry chute.
Yeah.
Isn't
so
that cool?
Kick it in there.
You could. You could just kick it right in. I mean, it's definitely got, like, you know, those really cool old features. You've got the cool, the rounded and kind of curved areas in the kitchen there. It also has a little dining nook as well. So let's see if I can find the picture of the dining nook to show you guys. I'm sorry that I'm having trouble with this now for some reason. Because, see, I thought I had it set so that I could, but it just doesn't want to. It keeps wanting, it really likes that fireplace. Have you noticed that? It keeps wanting to go back to that fireplace. All right, there's that one. There we go. I'm not going to move the mouse. I'm going to leave the mouse right there so people can see it. All right, there's the kitchen. Now we're cooking with gas. Original tile. Original tile from the 1920s.
Yeah.
Original subway tile, and it's in great shape, too. That's what's cool.
Yeah, it just shows you how things to go round.
I know.
You know, because this is from 1934, and they had subway tile.
Yep.
And that wouldn't look out of place in a modern house today.
Oh, no, we have them in modern houses all the time today. So this is the bedroom that actually is the bedroom that used to be the doctor's surgery. So this is where he would meet patients and examine patients.
Operated.
Not operate kind of surgery. A doctor's surgery, like as in, this is where he would meet his patients and he'd do examinations in this room. There's the bathroom. Again, some of the really cool, it's got that original subway tile, and I did take a picture of the floor, so you can see the basket weave. Yeah. I love those original details in a craftsman. So second bedroom. This is the upstairs area, which I think would make a great master suite. And I would actually turn those two doors there that you can see. I don't know if you can see the one door. It's white and it's kind of inset behind the other. But the brown door right there, I would actually turn that space into a walk-in closet. So this room right here is what that brown door is, and I would turn that into a walk-in closet, personally. And that's another closet in that bedroom. So you could use it as a full-on bedroom if you wanted.
Or put a bathroom up there.
You could put your kid's bedroom up there and then make the upstairs area like their playroom, so all the mess could be out of sight. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, that'd be so nice. And even this area, you could put beds in this section. The drywall has not been finished in this section, but it'd be great for an extra kid's bedroom. So 2 kids' bedrooms up there, and then a play area right outside of it.
And 2 bedrooms downstairs.
And then 2 bedrooms downstairs.
Yeah.
So loads and loads of space. Oh, and then there's the basement, which has a freshly painted floor. All the appliances do come with it. It's a brand new toilet, by the way. Because quite honestly, the one that was there was really gross. Anyway, and then what you may not be able to tell here is that there's actually like an open shower here. That's that laundry chute. That slat thing is that laundry chute. And if you put a curtain on that rail that's coming out of the wall, and you can see the knob on the door, I mean on the wall here, that is for, there is a shower in the basement. So you, even though, okay, it is kind of like this whole open thing. It's right at the bottom of the stairs when you walk down. I'm not saying it's a very private shower, but if you are
could
desperate,
put a wall up or something like that, can you?
You could put a wall up, and if you're desperate for a shower because, you know, you got 2 of you getting ready in the morning or something, then it would work. It would absolutely work. And there's tons and tons of storage or man cave space, whatever you want. It is radiant heat, which is great if you are somebody who has children with allergies. It's an awesome house for you if your kids have allergies.
Oh, yeah.
Because
radiant heat is really good.
First of all, there's no carpet, so no carpet fibers to worry about collecting dust.
Yeah.
And secondly, radiant heat, so you don't have air blowing around and
no
blowing
air
dust
circulating,
yeah. Right. It's just the beautiful radiant heat. And it's a newer boiler as well. So 2-car garage. And really great area of, you know, like really great space in that area.
Yeah, it is a big garage as well.
It is. It's very big. It's like 2 cars wide
quite,
for sure.
Quite
and
deep
quite deep
as well. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And we're going to take us off of here and just put us up here. Oh, no, we're not going to put us up here. Oh, there we go. Now we can put us up here. Woo, that was not a smooth transition. But anyway, guys, so hopefully you got a really good idea. If you love Craftsman style homes, I mean, I do love listing stuff like this in the fall because it just has that really, you know, that brickwork is really, really cool. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so what do you do on your home in the fall? Here's a great new home that we just listed 2 days ago. And, you know, it is fall. So the nice thing about the fall is it's also a great time to buy a house because you don't have to, like, all the craziness of the spring is like really calmed down.
Yeah.
Like people have super calmed down, and
then we get the serious buyers in the winter.
And you get the serious buyers in the late fall and early winter like this. People who are like, yes, I really want to buy a house. I really need to buy a house, and yeah, so really, really cool.
So it's a good time for buyers this
It's
time
a really
of
good
year.
time for buyers, especially if buyers
because
don't
things
like to
have
make
quietened down a little bit. So
you don't have to make a fast decision.
It's not. There's not so many offers, you know. In the summer you would have seen, you know, multiple offers, 10 up to 20 offers on a property.
And some of them not very
in the
nice
winter,
properties either.
yeah. But in the winter that goes down quite a bit. So
But it also is nice because buyers who want to take their time
can have a little bit more time. I wouldn't say go too long, but
well, no, it's not like you should wait a week or 2 to make an offer.
Yeah.
But you could at least sleep on it overnight for most of the properties.
Definitely.
And that's
overnight,
the nice thing.
yeah.
If you want to sleep on it overnight, you've got a chance to do that. Stuff doesn't move as quickly. People don't get as desperate or panicky in the autumn.
Yeah.
So that's really, really nice. But anything else you want to say about the Pocket Perfect? Things we find in pockets?
No,
I
don't really find stuff in my pockets.
Yeah, you're boring.
Yeah, I
You don't
found
even
the
put
odd
mittens in
keys. Yeah, I find my gloves, but then I knew I put them there. I put them in my winter coat so that next winter I will know where my gloves are.
So,
yes.
Do you see how his head is even down, folks? He's even going, and I do this on purpose. He's looking down on his glasses.
So why wouldn't one?
Why wouldn't one? You sound like you're doing a posh impression of of a posh Brit. You are not a posh Brit.
No, I'm not.
Which I'm 100% okay with that. That's 1,000% fine, no problem.
But I can do posh.
You can do posh. You
I
can
can
even
do
say
posh.
posh, apparently.
Yes. How now, brown cow?
Oh, so that was funny because we were talking about Pocket
Yes.
Perfect and it being difficult to say. What were you doing? You were practicing the rain in
The tongue
Spain.
twisters,
The rain in
yes.
Spain falls mainly on the plane. Just before we go live, he had to loosen up his tongue apparently. So, no drinks for Russ tonight. I've got. Just
I did have a
Angry
drink,
Orchard.
but I drank it.
I just got a regular Angry Orchard, nice appley thing for the fall, which is
And
always
I had
good.
a can of Coke.
Oh yeah, you had a can of Coke, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's right. But I think you drank it before we started. But I think that's all we have time for tonight, folks. So have a great evening. And
Next week we'll come to you live from San Diego.
oh yeah, that's true because we decided not to do something, so we will be able to go live from San Diego,
Yeah.
won't we?
So,
We won't have our fancy mics probably
No.
because we're flying to San Diego.
Yes. So
We'll
we're
have to
not.
think about that, whether we
Yeah.
take the mics or not.
No.
No?
Not
No.
take. Don't need to take the mics.
I don't know. We'll see.
We've got the other ones we could use.
Maybe we'll use our headsets and the mics. That might be better. We can put on our headsets.
Yeah.
That way they'll get a clearer mic thing.
Uh-huh.
Just the Bluetooth ones or something. But anyway, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week live from San Diego, California. And we'll have to find a great spot to go live from.
Yes.
We haven't figured one out. This is going to be on the fly, guys. So
Well, we've never been to I've never been to San Diego.
and I've only been to
before.
San Diego once, and it was really more about driving through San Diego to get to
Yeah.
Tijuana. So yeah.
we're heading down there next week, so we'll be there a couple of days. Hopefully, we can find a really great spot to come.
Well,
to go live from.
if our data stuff works just fine on our iPads and things, then we could actually just go to the beach
Yeah.
and stream live from the beach. That would be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that'd be cool.
Or maybe near the Navy shipyards or something. So
Uh-huh.
anyway, just tune in next week at 7:00 your time.
And
It
then
will be-
you'll find out where we are.
Yeah, we'll find out exactly where we are if we're in San Diego, or if we take a road trip up to LA that day. Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know.
We could
Or
be at
Long
the
Beach.
zoo.
We could be at. No, we're not going to stream live from the zoo. That would be really bulky to have to take in all the all the equipment and stuff. That would be a little bit bulky. So not live from the zoo. Not happening,
I
guys.
got hair sticking up on the back of my head.
Ooh, you're getting excited about San Diego, huh? That must be why. Yeah, hair's sticking up on your head.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys, and enjoy your day and your weekend. If you want any more information about that house, just drop us a message down here. But otherwise, have yourself a fantastic
Yeah,
day.
and don't forget, if you want to have a look at it live, come along Sunday.
Yeah.
We're there from 12:30 till 2.
Yeah.
And you'll get to see us and Sir Bobby.
Yes, you can see Sir Bobby. He probably
Yeah.
won't be in the house, but
No, he'll be outside, but
he is definitely coming with us. So, yeah, it's a very special open house next week.
yes.
So now we're off to eat leftover Halloween candy. Don't know about you guys, but we got
Yeah.
some leftovers. So
We had no one come for Halloween.
I know it was really
That's a
sad.
shame.
Not really. We have lots of fun leftover candy. I'm
Yeah.
alright, but okay. Bye, guys. Have
Bye.
a great weekend.